Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. This is JR, founder and CEO of Social Market.
Hey, my name's Leon Hitchens. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Social Market.
This is Social Ledger Report, where we talk about the weekly news, trends, and just trending things on the crypto space onto the markets.
It's kind of a slow week, really, in the crypto world. I
It
don't
kind of
feel like there was a
was.
lot of
I wouldn't
movement.
say, yeah, I wouldn't say there was anything too flashy. Also, if you haven't seen last week's episode, go to app.socialmarket.tech or follow us on our channels and our links, our socials, and you can see it there. So right now, it's actually leaning more to altcoin season. We're seeing kind of this mixed market signal, but it's really more leaning towards altcoin season. And then fear and greed index, it's right in the middle, a little bit more inclining to greed. And inflation is actually closer to 3% right now, which I know this is a yearly view on the index. We're actually trying to update it to be monthly to keep it more up to date. But for as of last month, the USD inflation was right at 2.9, so almost at that 3% mark, which is still relatively high, but it's staying where it's pretty level headed. Also, gold reached 3,600 as of last week. Also, NASDAQ is these are the ETFs that you're seeing in market overview. They're all at relatively high levels of price. I know S&P 500 is actually trending in the markets. It's supposed to go even higher.
Pretty steady, week overall. Like you had, some IPOs and some stuff that we're going to talk about, but
Yep.
Bitcoin held on. I think it's 115 right now, 116. Ethereum's at like
That's right.
4,600, 40, I think it's like
Oh,
4,600. Yeah,
uh,
so 115, 6, almost 116. ETH, holding strong at 4,600. And I think the ETH all-time high is 49.46. So that's really good.
yep.
XRP, even with all the news and the pushes from them as the company, as a there's a word for it, as a protocol, they really haven't increased their value too much. It's sat around the $3 mark, which is good sign in many ways, but they could become like a banking protocol, and I'm just kind of shocked that they're staying pretty stable. Same thing happens with Chainlink, even though they're getting a ton of news around them.
Yeah.
There's really not a lot of movement around them.
Market movement. Yeah.
I'm trying to search for Chainlink on the chains and tokens, but it's not letting me. Is it based on?
Yeah. So right now we've been having some issues a little bit on the back end of what we're doing at Social Market. We're actually in the middle of converting this into a coverage based wallet with market analysis. We changed providers on our data broker. So that is still updating. You will be able to view Chainlink, but that's probably the reason why you can't see Chainlink right now because it wasn't available before for some reason, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
really weird. Let me go look. There's Department of Commerce news, like $24. Yeah, let's see. It's kind of high from the start of like start of the year, but start of the year was like 15, 18. Right now it's sitting at 25-ish. High was like 26 within the last 3 months. All-time high was, wow, I didn't realize Chainlink had hit that high at one time, 52.70.
Oh, that was in 2021, right?
Yeah, 2021. I'm still just like kind of shocked. But again, like they're talking about Swift, they're talking about DTCC, the AI Oracle stuff over there. Like there's all of this financial institutions adopting XRP and Chainlink, and they're really not moving up in price that heavily. I know that there's like a circulating supply and all of that, but I would just expect them to kind of scale up as this news really hits every time.
I think it's a matter of time. Right now, there's a little bit of fear in the markets with tariffs.
Yeah.
That is kind of like a back and forth sort of deal, especially with certain countries like China. Although I think once that settles and people aren't afraid with like the job markets because there's also the fear that AI is going to take our jobs or most jobs. That also signals people, hey, maybe I should hoard my money instead of spending it, which is kind of counterintuitive with the crypto markets, but that's usually how it goes. I mean,
That's fair. Job reports were really slow, but we'll see kind of what happens. Market staying strong. No crypto
for sure.
winners. No real slowdowns. No bear markets. So we're seeing the right signals head in the right direction. Now it's just
For sure.
how much can they stabilize?
Yeah, absolutely.